Getting gay with Dolly is here. Getting gay with Dolly is here. Jennifer Lewis, so I hear some throughout the entire thing, which I am not against. This is so obviously like a studio and not outside. At least there's black people in this. They weren't like, it's Christmas time, and they really about that white Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I can do that, but I don't have like upper body strength enough to like hold all this weight up, you know? It's a rarity they do have like the fat girl with a thin dude. You don't have a home, you don't have a home! Not to derail this whole thing, but that is like, you know, like irrational fears and all that shit. You know, when you're a child, your irrational fear is like quicksand, and as an adult, you're like, well, that's kind of dumb. Me, as an adult, my irrational fear is witnessing a crime and having to go and witness protection and having to go to the Midwest. Having to live in the Midwest. Like, that is my irrational fear as a grown-ass adult, you know? Like, oh God. I have to go to the Midwest and live there. The rest of my life, I'd be like, I can't do it. They're like be in the middle of town square. He did it. You know, just let me go that way. Anyway. Oh, I remember. Yeah, he was in Orange Is the New Black. I knew he looked familiar. Oh, he's the same age as me. Girl, what did I say? You know? Oh, they're in Kansas. Look at the makeup. Pause. Look at the here. Look at the color of his face. Look at the color of his face here. And then look at the color of his neck. Also, whoa, chest hair, bro. But like, look at the color here. And look at the color here. Once again, look at the color here. And look at the color here. Difference of the color on his face and the color on his ears and neck. Come on, makeup artists. You have to know to paint the ear and the neck. Come on, guys. Like, they got her pretty even. Do the same. We're just gonna bulldoze this cute little quaint town and open up a shitty mall. Awesome. It's funny how, like, I know Treat Williams, but I'm looking at his IMDb and I'm like, I feel like I don't know any of the things he's been in, which is funny, because he's been in, like, everything. Does she have a brain tumor? Is it one of these kind of stories? The reason why she's mean is because she has a brain tumor, and once they get it operated on, all of a sudden she's nice again? Like some weird shit. I'm glad the story's not from the assistant's perspective, because you know it's gonna be like, she's just an assistant to a bitchy lady, and then she falls in love with a senator, you know? Hacha gay! I kind of wish I saw that when I was on morphine. Could you imagine me in the hospital on morphine? All of a sudden I'm like, Dolly Parton came to me! They're like, oh my God. Because it's funny, because even like the background people are like, I'm singing right now, and then there's be someone else who's like, oh, I'm singing right now, and it just kills me that they're like, they'll be standing next to one another.
Put our heads together.
Have you guys seen the latest LL Bean catalog? I'm sorry. Oh man, I am so like Christmas movie tuckered out, because God, these outfits. God, I know he's a pastor and it's supposed to be all conservative. Jesus, I can't.
We can design.
We'll just rough her up a little.
Maybe I'll stab her in the eye. Like, what is going on?
Middle.
She's a cunt! And then it's like, whoops, sorry. I'm guessing he really had nothing else to do after Orange Is the New Black, so they were like, hey, you probably saw some friends in Netflix. You're gonna play the pastor. My face is orange and my neck is pink. I'm 34 and look 57. What? At what age do, like, old white women go, you know what? Silk scarves, you know? I also feel like a lot of these songs were, like, made up on the spot, you know what I mean? Like, you got, like, the simple chords you're playing, and also the lyrics, you're like, you know, you're just kind of like, they're being fed to them via cue cards, and they're like, I've got a, you know? That's what it feels like. I thought it was like, and if you fail, get up and fail again. I thought they could be like, and if you fail, get up and fail again. What kind of 1920s movie is this where a child is like working at a bar?
No, I don't get
Some
invited
fucking
to
Shirley
another
Temple
party.
shit, man.
Me either. He hates her and says she's the one who killed my mother.
What? Wait, in Kansas? Is Kansas really in the middle of nowhere and there's no other sort to it? I don't know! I've never been to Kansas! Like, I've only been to this part of the US and this part of the US. And I was like, I fly over Kansas a lot, you know? One of her eyebrows is thicker than the other, and I shouldn't be talking because I have no eyebrows right now. Category is 70s fakeness, realness. Oh my god, bro, no. I was like looking for like, where's the cute guy? Oh, is that supposed to be the cute guy? I'm like confused. Like,
He told me it would be best if I disappeared for a while, so...
what? Wait, gotta back that thing up. When my father found out that I was going to have a baby, so she slept with that guy, the smooth, like, dancing guy with his shirt and his hair and stuff. So she got teenage pregnant, she got teenage pregnant, and her dad said, get the fuck out. Like, here we go. Your daughter's a whore. Your daughter's... That's the next song. Your daughter's a whore. Your daughter's a whore. Your daughter's a whore, whore. You know, that kind of stuff. What happened to your baby? Is it stillborn? Like, does she still have the baby? So you hate the... Hold. So, you hate your father, which happens, but you also hate the town because your dad. Wow. So you're literally trying to bring down this entire town because you got preggers on prom night from Disco Stew, you know?
What happens going?
Oh god! Oh god, they really had to do that!
I know this is hard, but she's a tough little...
Oh my god, that's so horrible! That's so horrible! And mind you, I hate children, and I feel terrible seeing this right now. Oh my god! Wow, they really went there! The little girl, wow, look at the emotion on the dad. They got hit by a car, just very similar to like kind of how the mom died, and because they were on the way to the cemetery because she wanted to lay flowers on her mom's grave, and then they got like swiped or something, and then I was about to say Christian Bale, I'm tired. Pastor Christian guy and wife saw, they were like, it came out of nowhere, and then you see the girl's like head is bandaged and they bloodied up the bandage. They didn't like, his arm ears got kind of like cartoony-ish kind of blood, but her head was like the deep red real blood, and I saw that, I was just like, I immediately felt bad. I suddenly cared about a child, so thank you, Dolly Parton. It's the thing again of like, the love of a child brings us all together. You know? So they caused the accident to change her heart. I love how like the whole town is like, kill the bad lady for trying to like boot us out of town. But then it's like the angels are like, cool, that's fine. But we're gonna almost kill this child to change this one lady's heart to then say, is this like Wrath of Khan? We're doing like the needs of the many, with the needs of the few. So we'll just kill a child to save the rest of the town, you know?
The whole town is...
Do you think it's the dude that's the child, or maybe she's the child? Because they're saying how they were having trouble having children, unless I heard wrong. How are we the same age, bro? How are we the same age? Was there glass in that frame? I don't think there's glass in. There's no glass in that frame. There is no glass in that frame. Oh, that fucking... It's ruined me. I can't look at frames like, you know, I have trouble at hotels and restaurants. I just look at things and I go, that is poorly done. And then I... God. Can't have a job for 10 years and not... That looked like... She looked like Shangela in that picture. Anyway. I'm the worst when it comes to matches. Like, you know, in movies where they're like, ha, 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 but they, like, the last one, they light it. I'm always just like, no, 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 no. Nothing, nothing. I somehow, like, rip off, like, the match head or something. Like, that's why I'm not a smoker. The main reason why. I can never light something and look cool. It's a Bible! Jesus fucking Christ. Well, she said a little boy. Dude, I think you're right. It might be Pastor Christian. Christian pastor. Dude who's the same age as me, which I'm still like, wrinkles all over the face! I wasn't even thinking that. I was just like, cool, you gave your baby up. Oh, well. Like, I'm just like, whatever. I'm never having kids. I don't care. Now all these white people are like, is this what a black church is like? Like, is this... Did you see the dude in the red? Yeah, that dude in the red was trying to groove it down like way too quick. We're gonna go back on that one. She started hitting it and then never, like, was making the joke about how people are like, oh, is this what a black church is like? And he was like, he got hit with the Holy Ghost. Like, watch, just watch. Watch this motherfucker. Watch this. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look at that. I feel like your hands don't match your face. He wasn't this bronzed and freaking Orange is the New Black. What the fuck, man? Everyone, please stop talking in this soft, sultry voice. It's making me uncomfortable.
It's written in a Bible, so
You know it's more
it must be true.
yeah, it must be more true than like official government documents. To burn it, should I start writing a bunch of random shit in all those Bibles that my sister has and just be like, nah, this is the truth? I'll be like, so her ass decided to do this. Nah, I gotta be true. It's in all your Bibles you got. She'd be mad, but I don't care. It's taking up space in my fucking house. Did you know he was adopted? Girl, they didn't say shit.
What do you know? I get to,
First of all, that sounds really creepy that some grown-ass man was just watching you at your baseball games. Sir, you have to keep 500 feet from the school. Look at the blush. Oh no. Maybe it's just light reflecting off the red stuff. This dude's asleep. Oh my god. Who's acting? Who's acting? Who's acting? Yeah. She's like, what? Huh? I'm loving this shit. Can you imagine her investors? Can you, like, okay. That's great. She's not selling it, all that stuff. But could you imagine, like, her investors are like, what? You know, they're like, they got the bulldozers, they got all that stuff ready to go. They're like, how are we gonna pay all these workers? We got to, like, knock all this shit down, you know? Yeah, this town's very diverse. They got black people, they've got, like, you know, do they have brown people? I couldn't really tell. They've got an Asian or two, you know? They've got the hot pastor, apparently, the fat girl, which, I mean, like, good on you. You got yourself the hot guy, but he's a pastor, so it's like, we're gonna do a lot of things against God, you know? Oh, no, that's just me. Okay, that's just me. So who's the dad? Right! No, the dad is Disco Stew. Maybe he's not alive anymore? Oh my god, them shoulders! Yes, them shoulders! Give me the shoulders! Give me the shoulders! What light do I have to light? The beacons of Gondor! Actually, you know what? That'd be great. Yeah. I would light the beacons of Gondor! Gondor asked for aid. I almost said gay. Gondor asked for gay. We didn't expect there to be, like, teenage pregnancy to show up in the storyline. But then you guessing that it was, the pastor guy was the kid. I mean, now thinking about it, well, yeah, he is, like, besides the lady and stuff, he is, like, the other main character, so that kind of does make sense. At the same time, also my brain was kind of like, what do you mean? He's Puerto Rican. How can he be his kid? Right, but he's, like, white passing.
This reminds me of when I went to one of those haunted houses that's put on by churches.
What?
oh no, it's just abortion
This
in
is
house.
exactly what...
What? Yo, churches put on haunted houses? What? That's new to me. Oh, well, then again, Trixie's from fucking Wisconsin and stuff, so babies. I mean, look what I make, but still.
It's funny that like different levels of cheese hit different to different types of people. Someone's scrapbooking mom is gonna fucking be inconsolable. For this.
Yeah,
She's
totally.
be cutting up paper like, and like just fucking wrecked.
Yes.
If I was, the whole hallway smells like cum.
That's my favorite part. I can't play that again.
Hey, Mom. How's some kind of gay talking going on? The whole hallway smells like cum. I can't. Hillary Clinton found you guys raw dogging it.